So one resource that's really good to find competitors or companies in a particular region within your industry is Mergent Intellect. Okay, so what you can do in Mergent Intellect is, for one, you can go up here and just search for a company. So if you wanted to search for Planet Fitness or a fitness company or a gym, you can do that up here. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to go down and do an advanced search. And once we get to the advanced search screen, basically, I'm using Mergent Intellect here for this example to search by location. So I'm just going to do location here, and let's say I want to look in within a city um, or a metro area or a zip code. So if I want to say, let's look for city, and let's look in Chattanooga. Got to spell it right to get there, Chattanooga, and we will say add to criteria. Okay. So this says there's 39,000 companies in Chattanooga. Now, there may be more than one Chattanooga, and I'm looking for Chattanooga, Tennessee, so I'm going to limit that by state. Especially important if you're doing things like, Columbus or Columbia or Athens or something like that, right, with common names. So we're going to go and choose state region and then go down and choose Tennessee and then add that to our criteria. All right, we got rid of a few, got rid of 100 companies that way somehow. I don't have no idea, but so now we're gonna go up and choose industry. And within the industry here, you can kind of play around. For one, you can do an SIC keyword search or a NAICS code search, okay? I'm gonna start with the NAICS code because I think sometimes that actually works a little bit better. So I'm gonna do a NAICS keyword search, leave that as contains, and maybe want to search for something like fitness. All right. So here's fitness and recreational sports centers. Okay. So if we do that, we can then add to our criteria. If we scroll down, now it's finding 239 companies that supposedly are within the fitness and recreation sports center industry within Chattanooga, Tennessee. So if we go in and do a search here, this gives us our list of companies within that area. Okay, so we're getting stuff, we're getting tennis clubs, we're also getting recreational facilities like gyms and that sort of thing. Okay, we're also getting like your little league, youth leagues, and places like that, which is okay. It's a good way to kind of get a pretty good list there. All right. So what we can do here is we can go and do what's called build a file. Of course, you can click on a company here and get company detailed information about the company that way. That's one way to do that. But you can also go up here and build a file. Okay, so if you click on build files here, whoops, it says we got to have at least one company build a file. I messed up. So we have to go and click on all the companies in our range. All right, and then click build files. And here we can go in and choose whatever we want to. Okay, so this tends to be a little more information that I really want to deal with. So I tend to just click on choose fields, and maybe I want company name, company type, maybe want their physical city, physical address, that kind of stuff. All good information to find that way. Okay, we can also go and get their their primary NAICS code and maybe their SIC their primary SIC code, which will give us their primary line of business. Maybe we want to see how many estimated sales, maybe how many employees they have, that sort of thing. Okay, we might also want to see how long they've been in business. So here's year of founding. All right, and we go down. We can call this Chattanooga in our build files, and we'll click build files here. And we can either download our file or email our file. I'm just going to download my file here. We open this in Excel. Here we have all the information that we asked for those companies. We can go, and these are sorted by sales at the moment. So it gives you a good idea as far as the kind of information that you can find within Mergent Intellect to get an idea of like who your competitors may be in your local market region. Going back to the industry search screen in Mergent Intellect, you can also choose industry, and whether you're looking at SIC code or NAICS code, you can browse either the SIC tree or the NAICS code tree. And in this case, we find that under services, there are amusement and recreation services. If we keep going more granularly down the tree here, we see that there's physical fitness facilities, and we have physical fitness clubs with training equipment or spas or weight reduction clubs or exercise facilities. And it's just a way to kind of get more granular as you go down. So it's a good way to kind of really kind of narrow down to see what kind of information is there. Because sometimes, if you just search for stuff, you're only going to get the keyword that you search, and sometimes you might not be searching the keyword that the database wants you to search. So just another quick tip there on using Mergent Intellect.